This is Woody Woods. This just in from CNN, so take it with a grain of salt. Trump suggests he might fire Fauci after the election. Why after the election? Why not just fire his fucking ass now? Why does that guy get to dictate how we live our everyday lives? This whole mask shit is bullshit. And if you think a mask helps stop the spread, you're fucking dumb. There's no fucking way these dirty fucking masks do anything except spread more germs and infections and diseases. There's no fucking way that little piece of fucking cloth over my face helps. Bullshit. I don't buy it. In fact, I think the germs could get stuck there, and since that stupid thing's in my fucking mouth all day, I'll touch in my tongue and my lips, literally in my mouth. So I'm putting everything that collects on it in my mouth. That's fucking disgusting. And we didn't vote for any of this, so regardless, like, fuck you. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I could wear in my own business or my own residence, or I have to force someone to wear certain things if they come to my restaurant? If you own the place and you want me to wear a mask in there, you say, yo, that I can understand. If you own the place and that's your dress code requirement, but then all dress code requirements have to be then. If I own a place and I want you to only wear a fucking top hat to come in, then that's the fucking new rules. Then you got to wear that fucking top hat. That's just how it is, all right? Because like, place, no shirt, no service, fine. But if I own the place and I want to have 600 fucking people there to cough on each other in a coughing party, fuck you. And if you're sick, if you're sick and old and the only way you can live is if some random guy in another state has to wear a mask in public and stand on some fucking dot in a Walmart, well, then you're shit out of luck. Tough shit. Life isn't fucking fair. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Alright, so that's that rant. Alright. Trump suggests he might fire Fauci after the election. President Donald Trump suggests to a Florida crowd he may fire Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's leading expert on infectious diseases. Speaking after midnight following a full day of campaigning, the president was complaining about the news media coverage of COVID-19 when the crowd broke out into a fire Fauci chant. The entire crowd's chanting it, Trump, you are the literal president right now. Fire him. Speaking after midnight in a full day of campaigning, don't tell anybody, but let me wait until a little bit after the election, Trump says to the cheer. I appreciate the advice. So you're saying you're going to do it after the election, so regardless if someone wasn't going to vote for you because of it or for it, like, just do it anyway. Later, Trump claimed Fauci is a nice guy, but he's been wrong a lot. Most of the crowd in Florida was not wearing masks. Trump has proceeded with rallies in states with random coronavirus outbreaks, believing his message of reopening will resonate with voters. Sorry. It's mad early. It's like 6 in the morning, and CNN gets me fucking frustrated, and I'm still like, just from talking about the masks. Trump's comments come after the White House on Saturday unleashed on Fauci following his comments to Washington Post that criticized the Trump administration's response to the pandemic, including Dr. Scott Atlas, whom the president has relied on for advice on handling the coronavirus. While Trump and Fauci put forward a show of cooperation earlier in the pandemic, their relationship has deteriorated significantly. Yeah, because Fauci completely made it partisan. Like, it was actually at first people had good intentions, I feel, but then because they weren't, this wasn't an expected part of their game plan, but when took them a couple weeks, months to figure out their play, and then they're like, oh, this is what we're going to do. Bam, lockdown's hard. That's why Fauci came out at first saying masks don't do anything, because they fucking don't. Because common sense tells you that putting on a dirty piece of fucking cloth that's been rubbing around in your fucking car and in your pocket and on the floor and then put it in your mouth for 12 hours is gross and more dirty than just breathing fresh air. So I didn't go to school for 12 years to know that. All right, I didn't know to go to school for 12 years to know putting dirty cotton in my mouth is fucking gross. And, alright, so while Trump and Fauci put forward a show of cooperation earlier in the pandemic, their relationship has deteriorated, like I said. Fauci has no longer briefs the president and has been replaced by Atlas. So why don't you put Atlas in the job? Why give Fauci any power at all? It's because he plays into that game. It's like he wants them to like, his enemies to like him more than the people that like him. He just wants everyone to like him, but they're never going to like him. Whatever. As of early Monday morning, more than 9.2 million people across the U.S. have contracted the coronavirus, and only 230,000 have died out of the 9.2 million. And that's not even counting the people that had it and didn't feel shit from it and just got over it because they're not like, they was like, oh, I don't feel good for a couple of days, and just, acted like a man, like we used to do, like people used to do. Whatever. I don't know. Do what the fuck you want. But I these masks piss me off so much, but I would hope that you're against the mask and say something. Because sitting back on this issue, we are going to lose our humanity. Like, we're going to lose just the basic things. This is bigger than, than every other issue to me. This shit is bullshit. I don't know if it's a ploy, like they told us, like Stalin used to say, show me the man, I'll show you the crime. Like, he made so many laws that he could, at any moment, arrest anybody for anything. Like, he'll find a reason why, So he always has that on him. I think that's what they're doing here. Or, I don't know. It's just so fucking frustrating. I don't know, like and subscribe. This is just a thought or a rant, whatever. All right, have a good day. Peace.